Good evening, girls. I am Prashant Kumar Pal, Assistant Professor of History at Gokhale Memorial Girls College, Kolkata. Today, we will discuss on the decline of Harappan civilization. Mainly, we'll focus on the Aryan invasion theory, or how far the Aryan attack on Indus Valley civilization was responsible for the decline of this fast urban civilization of India. In this context, I would like to mention two interesting theories that has been propagated by Arnold Toynbee. One is murder theory, another is suicide theory. Dr. Toynbee told that if any civilization declined due to its external issues like foreign enemies, foreign attack, then we can say that the civilization was not decline at all. Rather, that civilization was killed or murdered somewhere else. The next theory, which has been propagated by Arnold Toynbee, was suicide theory. According to him, if the civilization declined due to its internal crisis, internal problems, it may be the economic, social, or political issues, then we can say that the civilization was not murdered, the civilization committed suicide. Now, two most important scholars who propagated the idea of Aryan invasion theory and try to investigate that the Aryan attack on the Indus Valley civilization was the crucial reason for the decline of Indus Valley civilization. Now, Mortimer Wheeler was one of the well-known archaeologists of British India. He remained as the Director General of Archaeological Survey of India from 1944 to 1948. He used both of the literary sources as well as archaeological sources to verify his thesis. Firstly, he talked about the Indra, who was the most popular god of Aryan culture. Indra was known as Purandar, or destroyer of Pura. Now, you people know about the urban layout of Harappan town planning, where cities have been divided into two parts, the citadel and lower town. Now, the citadel always been fortified. So the concept of Pura or fortified cities was very much relatable with the name of Indra or Purandara. So from these literary evidences of Rig Veda, Wheeler wanted to say that being the representative of Aryan culture, Indra was the destroyer of Indus Valley civilization. Again, he talked about the Rig Veda, one of the most important city of Vedic culture was Harappa. Now, this city has been related to Harappa. So the Harappa, as it was destroyed by the Aryans, so Wheeler told about that the Harappa and the Harappa both were the same city. So in this context, with the help of Rigvedic text, Wheeler wanted to prove that Aryan invasion was the main reason behind the decline of the urban civilization of Harappa. Now, Wheeler also used some archaeological evidences. He talked about the sudden massacre. He pointed out that certain skeletal remains found at Mohenjo-daro, and he told that these were the proof of Aryan massacre. You know that there are almost 7 layers of Mohenjo-daro, And the final layers of this Mohenjo-daro were some human body skeleton haphazardly scattered, and autobiopsy's report of these skeletons says that their death was caused by sharp and heavy weapons. Now, the concept of these heavy weapons was not there in Harappan culture. Again, the Aryans came with the horses. Now, these horses, the skeletons of horses found in the final phase of the Harappan culture. So, with that evidences of the skeletons of horse and the massacres, some symbols of massacres, Mortimer Wheeler wanted to prove that the civilization was declined due to the Aryan attack. Now, the recent explorations and investigations on Harappan culture has proved that the Aryan invasion thesis is not reliable. Now, recent scholars followed the revisionist approach. Even archaeology nowadays has become an interdisciplinary subject. Scholars from different genres like anthropology, chemistry, botany, zoology, geology are actively engaged in exploring unknown sides of Harappan civilization. Now, Harappan civilization was declined suddenly. It has not been accepted by the new scholars. They rather focused on the environment, ecological imbalance, environmental issues, and natural calamities. Even some of them focused on the anthropological entities of the Harappans. So, the modern excavations and research believe that the Harappan civilization was not declined suddenly, or it was not the sudden incident of history. Rather, the civilization was started decline since 2000 BC. Maybe the Aryan invasion was one of the reasons, but it was not the whole story of the decline of Indus Valley civilization. So thank you everyone. If you have any doubts, any queries, please text. I will try to give you an answer. Thank you. Good night.